Nearly 300 new immigrants from Ethiopia arrived in Israel on the final flight of an operation launched by the government in December to bring 2,000 members of the Ethiopian community to the Jewish state. CBN Israel is helping another immigrant family of 6 who recently immigrated from the Ukraine. When the COVID-19 lockdown caused the husband and father of 4 to lose his work for a time, CBN stepped in to help with food during the crisis.
Snezhana's family immigrated from Ukraine to Israel to find a better life. Her husband Sergei works in a factory in Israel. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, the factory closed, leaving them with no income.
We were just making enough to get by before. But then Israel went into lockdown and the factories and the schools closed. I couldn't work because I needed to stay home with the children. It put us in a very desperate situation.
Even after Israel eased the lockdown, the schools remained closed and Sergei's work hours at the factory were cut. They didn't know how they'd be able to afford rent or put food on the table.
In the beginning, I was very scared that my children would catch the virus. And then we didn't have any money to buy food. Mentally, it was so hard and I became very depressed.
Then a local church put them in touch with CBN Israel. We're making sure the family has the food they need, and we're giving them gift cards to help them buy other essentials.
This is the first time in our lives we've gotten help like this. There wouldn't be any food in our apartment if it wasn't for what you've given us. We are so grateful.
Thanks to CBN Israel donors, Snezhana's family and others across the country are getting the support they need during this crisis.
It means so much to know we're not alone in this. You've brought back real hope and joy into our home. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Alpha, Omega.